Hello friends, myself Sujit Karpe, Head of Department, Soldier College of Pharmacy Khandvi. Today I am dealing with leprosy and anti-leprotic agent. Learning outcome: after watching this video, learner will able to explain leprosy, identify mode of transmission, symptoms and different forms of leprosy, enlist different complications in leprosy, classify and explain different anti-leprotic drugs. Leprosy, also known as Hansen's disease, is a chronic infectious disease caused by acid-fast bacilli Mycobacterium leprae. The disease mainly affects skin, peripheral nerve, mucosal surface of upper respiratory tract and the eyes. Leprosy is known to occur at all ages ranging from early infancy to the very old age. Leprosy is completely curable and early treatment prevent most of the disabilities caused by leprosy. Now, mode of transmission. The exact mechanism of transmission of leprosy is not known. The disease may be transmitted by contact between the leprosy patient and a healthy person. Most recently, the possibility of transmission by respiratory route is gaining the ground. Symptoms. Now normally it takes around 3 to 5 years for symptoms to appear after coming into contact with leprosy causing bacteria. Some people do not develop symptoms until 20 years. The leprosy primarily affects the skin, peripheral nerve, eyes and thin tissue lining inside the nose. The main symptom is skin lesion, consists the leprosy with definite sensory loss with or without thickened nerve. We can see the positive skin smear. The skin lesion may be single or multiple. A variety of skin lesion may be seen, but macules, a fat skin, papules, a raised spot or nodules that are common and that we will be seen on the skin. Forms of leprosy. Now leprosy is defined by the number and type of skin spores you have. The specific symptoms and treatment depends upon the types of leprosy you have, and the types are: first type, tuberculoid. It is a mild form, less severe. People with this type having only one or few patches of flat, pale colored skin. Bacillary leprosy. It is also called as bacillary leprosy. The affected area of skin may feel numb because of nerve damage underneath, and this form is less contagious than the other form. The second form is lepromatous, a more severe form of the disease. It has widespread skin bumps and rashes, which is called as multibacillary leprosy. It shows numbness and muscle weakness is additional in this. The nose, kidney, male reproductive organ may also be affected, and it is more contagious than tuberculoid leprosy. Third form is borderline. The people with this type of leprosy have symptoms of both tuberculoid leprosy form and lepromatous form. Now the complications. If the leprosy is not treated, without treatment leprosy can permanently damage to your skin, nerves, arm, legs, feet and eyes. The complications of leprosy may include blindness or glaucoma to the eye, disfiguration of the face including permanent swelling, bumps and lumps, erectile dysfunction and infertility in men, kidney failure. It also shows muscle weakness that leads to claw-like hands or inability to flex the feet. Permanent damage to inside of the nose which can lead to nose bleeds and a chronic stuffy nose will be seen. Permanent damage to the nerve outside the brain and spinal cord including those in the arms, legs and feet. The nerve damage can lead to a dangerous loss of feelings. A leprosy person having nerve damage may not feel pain at all when the hands, legs or feet are cut, burned or otherwise injured. They will not feel any pain. Difficulty in treatment. The bacillus multiply very slowly and that is multiplied in the body only and not in the culture medium. Hence, the vaccine is not available. The bacilli can develop resistance to the drug. The mode of transmission of disease is not well defined and the human leprosy that cannot be easily transferable to the animal. Hence, the animal study for the development of new drug is not possible. So these are the 4 difficulty we are facing while developing the anti-leprotic agent. We cannot prepare the vaccine, the drug, the bacilli may produce resistance, the mode of transmission is not clear, and again we cannot transfer this leprosy to the animal, so the animal study cannot be done. Treatment. It is a multi-drug treatment. Leprosy infection can be cured completely, but the disabilities which is caused by the infection before the treatment cannot be recovered. This is important. Leprosy infection can be cured with a combination of drugs known as multi-drug therapy, as the treatment of leprosy with only one anti-leprosy drug will result in development of drug resistance. So mostly multi-drug therapy is preferred. The combination of drug used in multi-drug therapy depends on the classification of the disease. Rifampicin, the most important anti-leprosy medicine, is included in the treatment of both type of leprosy. For the treatment of patient with multibacillary leprosy, that is lepromatous leprosy, who recommends a combination of rifampicin, clofazimine and dapsone. And for the patient with fucibacillary leprosy, that is tuberculoid leprosy, multi-drug therapy uses a combination of rifampicin and dapsone. Now these multi-drug therapy is recommended by WHO, that is World Health Organization. Now anti-leprotic agent, they are classified into majorly 2 classes, sulfone and non-sulfone. The sulfone example is dapsone. in a non-sulfone, which is further divided into antibiotic. Example is rifampicin. Second, phenazine. The example is clofazimine. Third is thiourea, thioambutocin, and the fourth one is anti-inflammatory agent. The example is aspirin. We will see the individual drug. Now this dapsone, it is chemically related to sulfonamides. It inhibits the bacterial synthesis of dihydrofolic acid via competition with the para-aminobenzoic acid for the active site of dihydrotoluene synthetase, thereby inhibiting the nucleic acid synthesis. It acts as a bacteriostatic agent. The pharmacokinetic parameter, it slowly but completely absorbed from GI tract, distributed widely in liver, muscle and skin, and excreted through urine. The adverse effects are anorexia, nausea and vomiting. Allergic reaction may be occur in some cases. The other toxic effects are liver damage and hematuria. The dose of dapsone is 100 mg per day for 5 years or more. Next drug is clofazimine. Now this clofazimine work by binding the guanine base of a bacterial DNA, thereby blocking the template function of DNA and inhibiting the bacterial proliferation. It acts as a bacteriostatic agent, well absorbed orally and excreted through urine. Skin pigmentation, nausea, diarrhea and abdominal pain, these are the some adverse effect of this drug, and the dose is 100 mg orally. And last drug is rifampicin. Rifampicin act via inhibition of DNA dependent RNA polymerase, leading to suppression of RNA synthesis and cell death. It acts as a bactericidal agent. Pharmacokinetic parameter, completely absorbed orally, bind to plasma protein and excreted through bile and urine. Hemolytic anemia, thrombocytopenia, renal failure and hepatitis, these are the adverse effect with rifampicin, and the dose of drug is 600 mg orally once a day. So here I will conclude the leprosy and anti-leprotic agent. If you have any query, please feel free to ask me. Thank you very much.